catch and shoot threes, pin downs, drives to the lane. Do you feel like you were able to throw all your punches tonight?
Yeah. I just came out with a aggressive mindset every time I caught the ball. I got to be that just to take pressure off everybody, kind of get some rhythm for myself, and just to have the offense flow.
What impact did you guys getting at the free throw line tonight make?
Huge, huge. For us to get to the line, it didn't allow us to settle, get a higher percentage shooting free throws than, contested twos or threes. So having an aggressive mindset to attack, especially getting us into foul trouble early, to where, any cheap foul, we can, shoot those at the free throw line. So it kind of was a support system for us, when we're going through a drought.
Paul, last night after the game, you talked about how, even if you guys are going to take advantage of those one-on-one situations, there needs to be more action off the ball. And tonight, you were just, like Gala said, you were just moving in every single way. What was the difference between the last couple of games and tonight when you were so free-flowing?
Well, a lot of it was just, I just felt, relaxed. And, again, the stretch, I talked about right after the game. Honestly, that was the key. It allowed me to be loose and just to play small off the dribble and play downhill a lot easier. So that was, once my body felt good, it just naturally put me in an attack mode and where I felt comfortable.
This might be digging a little bit too deep, but you guys just had a brutal 6 out of 7 on the road stretch. Does a home game like this, is that just kind of is that comforting after a stretch like
Absolutely. It allows us to settle down. It's good though, especially us coming off a losing streak, to come home to a game and take care of our business, kind of put us back at ease. But we got some work to do. Obviously, we can't and we won't be too high off this win. At that point tonight, it was necessary for us to come home and protect the home court. But we're gonna, thankfully, thank the coach, giving us tomorrow off, regroup, and get ready for the next one.
Well, that's a tough situation for Dakari, kind of it's a tough matchup to get thrown into when you haven't played a lot. What did you think of the way he handled that?
Thought he was great. I thought he was great, other than him being winded, which is understandable. But I thought for this to be the first of his start in his young career, I thought the physicality and him just battling one of the best rebounders in the game, and DeAndre. He did a great job, even on the switches where he had to match up against Blake. I thought he was phenomenal. He was able to move his feet. He was able to control the paint. That's great, and I think going forward is something huge for us when we don't have Steven on the floor to rely on. Dakari to step in and just give give Steven a break and a breather at times. I think that's all coach is looking for, throwing young guys in that's ready. And luxury here, we have a lot of young guys that, when their number's called, they come in and they're ready.
What do you think of blowing those kisses?
Huh?
What do you think of him blowing those kisses?
His swag is at an all-time high.
Paul, was there a sense from you that you had to become more aggressive in terms of going to the basket, or was there kind of a combination that you guys would eventually start to get a little bit more of the foul calls and things would start to even out?
Yeah, well, we hope at some point, we attack and we drive to the basket and, create so much contact during these games. At some point, they got to be called. And tonight, we got the benefit of the whistle. But that just needs to be us. Us three, myself, Melo, and Russ. That's got to be our games. We got to be able to put pressure on the refs and attack the rim. And, as much as we can, get as much paint shots as possible, and I thought tonight we did.
Paul, when you're running off a screen, how much of that comfort has to do with just kind of natural feel versus having actual chemistry with the screen center?
A lot of it is chemistry. They have to know where I'm coming off at, and they got to know how to separate, how to free themselves as well off of that. So a lot of it is chemistry, but I think when I got here, one of the best things, or one of the talks we had about what was best with me in this offense was the movement. Coach Donovan was happy that he could utilize me in that situation of moving and getting some flow in offense. So I'm comfortable with that. you know, it's good for me to get going and moving around a little bit. But you know, I felt comfortable in there.
How do you know when to attack and when to get your teammates involved? It seemed like you was just going at the rim relentlessly tonight.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't really think Clippers have, you know, any rim protection. You know, they're not that good at blocking shots and playing at the rim. That was a joke. Obviously, they have one of the best rim protectors. But you know, I was just trying to stay in attack mode. You know, if plays opened up where there was opportunities to find guys, I was trying to, but it just seems a lot of the plays was ending up me, you know, one-on-one with the big at the rim, and just trying to make a play off that.
What happened with the technical?
I'm not sure. I said, "Come on, Courtney," and I got teed up for it. It was an obvious, you know, foul. I got fouled 2 times in a row on a jump shot, and you know, he said, "Don't stand me up." He made the game about him at that point, which was I didn't get that tech.
Anybody else?